Another thing that I came across in recent years was when I spoke to Jews I knew, and I spoke to them, and we would be on good terms, and we talk about the politics of the country. Then suddenly a Jew would say to me, a Jew that I know very well, who's a great friend of mine, suddenly the Jew would say to me, oh, you know, Jan, I actually met Nelson Mandela. And I'd say, wow, really? You met Nelson Mandela? And then the guy would start describing Nelson Mandela. And I must tell you, the Jews and half-Jews that I knew who met Nelson Mandela, when they start talking about it, you'd think that they'd met God himself. They would start glowing and talking about how fantastic he is. And I wouldn't be able to understand this. I think to myself, how can you say that about that guy? That guy wasn't that great. There wasn't much to him. Plus, he was our actual sworn enemy. And you know, it took me a long time before the penny finally dropped, and I realized to myself, the reason these loved Nelson Mandela is because he was the first black guy to start killing white people. This was the first black guy who started taking military action against whites. He was the guy who started the war because he created a thing that's called Umkhonto weSizwe, or otherwise known as MK, which is the spear of the nation. This was the military front for what is now the government of South Africa. It is the military front for the African National Congress. And Nelson Mandela was sent to jail because he was going to unleash terrorism across South Africa. But you won't find a single one of these Jews complaining about Nelson Mandela, the terrorist. You won't hear them complaining about the fact that he was trying to murder people, that he authorized the planting of bombs, the murder of whites. You won't hear them complaining about this. And that is because these scum-sucking pigs were actually pleased with what he was doing. There they were sitting quietly among us, the traitors that they were, the backstabbers that they were. And these people were condoning and were very happy with what Nelson Mandela was doing. However, when those spoke to us, or when they appeared in public, they would be much more reticent about showing their pleasure about Mandela. They would say, well, you see, you know, this black man did this and he shouldn't maybe have done it, but you know, he does have a bit of justification for it. These are very good at operating within the paradigms that the white people understand. They know how to say things in ways that won't freak you out. These people come and they try to pretend to be reasonable. Well, you see, you know, this is a black guy and he may be a communist, but you know, you also didn't give him a chance. You know, maybe if you'd given him a chance, he wouldn't have done this. And these are among the hundreds, if not thousands, of little lines that they use that start misleading people. And then the whites say, well, you know, we did stop these blacks from doing this, and we did stop these blacks from doing that. Maybe these are right, you know, maybe these liberals are right, you know. It was 20 or 30 years ago that we stopped these blacks from doing this. Maybe they are doing it out of frustration or this or that. And then the white people start doubting themselves. One of the greatest things that I can warn you about is that these people are going to make all of you doubt yourselves. You're going to doubt your own logic. You're going to doubt your historical experience. You are even going to doubt science itself. These people are so excellent at coming up with all kinds of storylines. And if you ever watched my series, The Great Jewish Mask, I speak a lot about the art of sophistry. If there's one word that describes to a T. The most accurate description of all is the term sophistry. Sophistry is the art of telling a lie but making it sound plausible. And nobody does it better than and liberals. These people are masters of the art, and they can take anything that comes out, even scientific developments that scientists have discovered, and they put it out there. You know, like the scientists who discovered DNA, like the scientists who are experts on intelligence in humans. And they will come and they will take even what those scientists have written, even those scientific papers, and they will start nibbling away at it. They will start twisting it. And you will see how they can take science, history, and even events that are current events that occur right under your nose, and how they will start misrepresenting it. I cannot impress upon you how effective these people are at this thing. And in the days when I lived here, in the 1980s, I lived here and these people were around us all the time. Never once did it hit me that maybe these people are our enemies. They are our sworn enemies. They are preparing the way for our destruction.